Well, hello and welcome to Susan for SLC Aquatics, hashtag fishfammom. How's everybody doing tonight? Brandon, I see you popped in over here. I just love how your ponds are in your backyard and everything. Let me go up the chat and say hi to Diego at Petsotics. Hey Chewy, hey Ono's Fish Corner. I think Caleb was in here earlier and said hi. 54 Punchy Pam is in the house. Maple Street Aquatics. QSA Fall Rising. Hi Melvin. Ono's Fish Corner says, yeah, I was trying to think how I was going to let everyone know the big news was coming. Decided on a little clickbait. Haha. Let's see. Woohoo. Hey. He says he's doing good. Chewy says, considering I saw her first concert tour, Pam, and they were at one time based out of Vancouver, you could say I have had history with them. LOL. Let's see. Emmanuel. Hey, Emmanuel. How you doing? Good to see you tonight. Jess Shrimp Granny's here. Turbo Fish is here. Hello, Jason. Hey, Mama. Jess says, Maple Street, you were live. I got the notification late if you were. Yes, he was live for a few minutes before I went live, Jess, and then he hopped over here. Susan, my daughter, says hi. Hi, sweetheart. Brandon, you're going to have to tell me her name again. I forget. Is she, she's just little MSA? Hi, sweetheart. I did see you have that frog in your hand. If you all have not seen QSA Fall Rising's blooper video, please take time out later to go watch it. It was hilarious. You did a great job, Melvin. So tonight's topic is current, what was it? Current dreamfish. Yeah, I'm in my office studio tonight. A lot of work needs to be done in the fish room. You know, when the water's low, you got to top off tanks. I have a deceased crayfish, so I need to get her out and bury her. So what is new in the fish room this week? We have some baby American green guppies, IFGA Cole guppies. We have what else is new in the fish room? Always have half moon guppies, half moon mosaics, and the new strains. They're prolific, and I separated a few breeding trios, but I think I'm actually going to start separating males and females, and when the females drop fry, I'm going to have to try to catch the fry and put them in a grow out tank. I still have two 10-gallon aquariums that are not set up. One I want to set up and maintain as a quarantine tank because I need to meet with Donald, Aquatic Express, and we need to exchange fish. And then Caleb, if y'all haven't met Caleb, I've done a couple live streams with him, one on my channel and one on his channel. Caleb Aquatics, 13-year-old young man who's in the aquatic fish selling business. He has his own fish rooms. He has his own tanks, 21 tanks, 13 years old. He sells fish from his home in South Dakota, and he's thinking about maybe starting to ship some fish. Skipper's Aquariums in the house. Hey, Skipper. I hope you got your newsletter, and I hope you have been reading it and enjoying the articles and everything that was in the newsletter. I hope everybody has gotten their newsletters. It was sent in an email, so if you didn't get it in your inbox, please check your spam folder and save me as a friendly contact. Thank you, Brandon at Maple Street Aquatics, for sharing QSA's Fall Risings blooper video. That is so sweet. Y'all can click on it and save it to watch later. This Friday is Bloopers Fridays. All right. We look forward to it. Did I miss anybody? Hope not. I saw Skipper's come in. Skipper's Aquariums. I'm doing great. Thank you. And I hope you're doing well. Chewy says, good idea about raising fry away from the parents, as some fish have growth inhibiting hormones. That's so true. And we know that guppies are known to have very strong hormones. And I believe my crayfish also has inhibiting growth hormones, because several of her last drop are still very small, about a 1/4 inch each, and they haven't grown much. So I hope everybody is hearing me fine. My meter says it's hitting red. I hope I'm not overmodulating. I am using the oldest webcam that only presents at 720 and 30 frames. So I hope the quality is okay. I started out on Streamlabs and saved the stream key and everything, but it went live out in La La Land somewhere. I think something like what happened with Bob last time. We have Starlight Bettas in the house. Oh, wow. Good to have you in here, Starlight. I have not seen you in forever. Good to see you, sweetheart. 21 tanks. Good for him. Caleb is an amazing young man. Yes, he is. You know, the chat and stream and everything's got a delay. Maple Street Aquatics says convicts must not have growth limiting hormones because ours grow faster than the parents. Awesome. Vinoski's tanks. Hey, Vinoski. I didn't get to holler at you last night, but I know you were in Caleb's stream last night, and good to see you here tonight. Hope you're doing well. I love your smiley face. Chewy says, so what is your favorite dream fish, Susan? Mine is an article that I have already written for you for the next newsletter. You know that I did get one of my dream fish, and that is the Bosemani rainbow fish. I never thought that I would ever be able to afford rainbow fish or even have the facility for rainbow fish. And they're doing well in the 55 with the Roseline sharks and my one angel. A lot of times, if you've never watched rainbow fish feed, they feed in a frenzy. So sometimes my little angelfish looks at me like, oh, are you going to expect me to jump up into that mess? So sometimes she lays back and feeds after they've had their fill, and but sometimes she's up there anyway, but she just doesn't get into the middle of the crowd because she might get bumped. Chewy says, let's see, I read that one. LOL, I know, I took a long break. Happy to be back. Well, welcome back, Starlight Bettas. Everybody, welcome Starlight Bettas back into the action. We all need a break sometimes. Aquamate's in the house. Hello, Aquamate. Love Bosemani rainbows. Yes, I was fortunate. My friend Billy Self, he probably is listening in. Sometimes he listens in, but he doesn't chat. He also had a pair of Midas cichlids, a breeding pair, for sale for $40 locally, though. He doesn't ship fish. I don't know if he sold them or not. I need to check up on them. It's on my Facebook page, so SLC Aquatics page on Facebook. And I'm going to share some upcoming events that is on the website. So, Mob Guppy Peter's in the house. Hi, Peter. I hope you're feeling well tonight. And Bolo is doing well. So I'm going to switch on over. We have a good crowd watching tonight. I'm going to switch on over, to, let me set up the page again. I believe that's it. Is that it, everybody? Yeah. Upcoming events on slcaquatics.org. So let me go over here. Says, come check out the meetings and activities that we're going to do this year. The community is actively coming together to share their knowledge and experience with you to help you grow and be successful in the fish keeping hobby and much more, like plants and shrimp and other aquatic creatures. So our 2019 calendar is pretty much on the way. In September, we have the Catfish Cataclysm in Wisconsin on September the 13th, 14th, and 15th. They have speakers and vendors. They have rare fish auction. They have food and beverage and goodie bags included in the registration. They have auctions, raffles, and prizes. Hotel room sales permitted. So that one is the 13th of September. I believe there's other events going on, so if I don't have them, you haven't sent them to me. Aquashella, also September 28th and 29th, location the White Eagle Convention Center. This is the next big event that most of the fish fam community are going to. Then we are coming up on Aquatic Experience in October the 12th and 13th in Meadowlands Exposition Center. I'm going to click on over so you can see how to buy your tickets. It's in Secaucus, New Jersey. The consumer and the retailer. The prices are as you see on the screen. Also coming up in November is GuppyCon 3. November the 2nd and the 3rd. This is an international guppy conference in Stonehill College, Easton, Massachusetts. I believe it is a free event. It has planted nanotank competition, kids guppy coloring contest, tour of the Guppy Research Lab, presentations and demos, update on guppy research in Trinidad, and then they have meetings, bug-a-bag, pizza party, free admission, and open to the public. That's sponsored by IGES, IGEES, International Guppy Conference in Massachusetts. Well, all right. That is it for right now. If you all have not seen the blog where the articles in the newsletter are, here is the Citizenship for Dreamfish by none other than Aquafunk himself. Chewy submitted Go Jump Into a Tree, and this is also in collaboration with World Aquarium Singapore and King and Queen Cichlids. He also submitted invasive and exotic species, and I believe the Mysis shrimp is included in that. Coming back to you. All right, I know you heard my choo-choo train. If you don't have, if you have other events happening in your area, you can send them to me at score48@yahoo.com. I do not have that on the screen. Everybody's still saying hi to each other. Chewy says this weekend also is the weekend of the Keystone Clash. Yes, I didn't get that one. I believe King and Queen Cichlids is had that on their calendar, and I did not copy it down. So if anybody can find that link to the Keystone, I may be able to get it. Keystone Clash. Let me see. Here we go. I'm going to slip it back over there. There it is. The Keystone Clash. Let's see. September 13th and 15th at the Clarion Hotel and Conference Center in New Cumberland, Pennsylvania. The Keystone Clash is returning for its 4th year, and this September the 13th through the 15th in lovely Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Thanks, Chewy. Appreciate that. So we are a busy hobby, and you need to get a hold of someplace close to you and start participating. I am checking into the Alabama Cichlids Association here in my area, and I'm going to check with them to see what their schedules are and what their membership fees are, and maybe try to start participating from time to time. I know Fancy Tail Aquatics said that American Live Bearers Association had theirs in Kentucky back in May, I do believe. September 21st and 22nd is Tropical Magic in South Bend, Indiana. Tropical Magic. Let me see about that. That was my mouse. Come here, mouse. Come here, mouse. My mouse jumped off the tray. All right, Tropical Magic. I'm looking for it, Brandon. South Bend, Indiana. I can't find it, Brandon. I find the 2017. It's hard to get those links just right. I'll look for it and add it to the website. Melvin said King and Queen Cichlids is stealing his spotlight. Let's see. Valley Fish is in the house. Hey, Valley Fish. Good to have you with us tonight. Thank you, Diego, for sharing my Zazzle store. You can pick up one of your own stainless steel drinks bottles with SLC Aquatics on it. There are about 15 different items that you can purchase with my logo on it. We got Dr. Black 66 in the house. We got AC Aqua. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Dr. Black. How are you doing? Tropical Magis is put on by my club, the Michigan Aquarium Society. Lucas did a video last year on it. Thanks, Brandon. I'll check into it, or you can send me the link in an email, score48@yahoo.com. Oh, everybody's saying hi. Great. I'm working while driving, or should I say listening? Okay, Susie Q, be careful. Love you, dear. Thank you so much. Chewy says, well, that was late, but Calgary, my old aquarium society, just had their aquatic workshop with Eric Broddock. I think I saw that, Chewy. Diego says the GCCA is having their swap meeting next month. Okay, please send me that information. But the topic tonight is current dream fish. Right now, my dream fish have been the Bosemani rainbow fish, and I have been fortunate enough to purchase, I believe there was 13 of them, and I think I took 2 males and a female. I rehomed 2 males and a female because I already knew that my aquarium was going to be heavily stocked. I had to add a second hang on the back filter, and I had a dual, what is that? I believe it's a Tetra 75 or something, 750 or something. I can't remember, but it's for a 75-gallon aquarium. I had a large sponge filter on the opposite end, and when I added the Bosemani and the Roseline sharks, I did add a second, I believe it is a Fluval clear, I don't remember the number, but it's a heavy duty filter. It has a 3-inch sponge in it. It has a bag of crushed coral in it, and then it has a bag of bio rings on top, and they're both doing really good right now. Also, another dream fish of mine is that beautiful black moor goldfish that Caleb has. So I'm going to be setting up a 20-gallon just for her, for him, whatever it is, and maybe get that one. Testing to make sure she's got her eyes on the road, Dr. Black said. Checking on Susie Q. I'm doing well, Dr. Black, doing well. Rod's outside cutting grass right now. Diego says, I was going to say send some Bosemani my way, LOL. Well, I have plenty. They suggest really that you don't have more males than you do females. Dreamfish, Texas cichlid, all the bettas. And I've also got a crush on flower horns right now. All right, Jesse, how would you set that tank up with that flower horn? Would you try a tank mate with that flower horn, or would it be a species only aquarium? Chewy says, I got a place to check for club information. Is the Federation of American Aquarium Societies, FAAS, on Facebook. Thanks, Chewy. And also, I know that Corey on Aquarium Co-op has a section where it lists clubs for your state, but if you look in Alabama, there is none. So I may get a hold of the Alabama Cichlid Association here and try to submit that information so he can put that on his list as well. Bluegill and bass, hello, welcome to the stream tonight. Automatically held for review. It was deleted by Heather. Alright, thank you, Heather. Undoubtedly they were asking for subs or something. Bluegill and bass, welcome to the stream, but we do not ask for subs, and we do not ask to go look at our channel. So I hope you understand. You're welcome to participate in the conversation otherwise. Jesse said flower horn would be the only star in that tank, and I'm not experienced with them and don't want any sacrifices. That's right. Thank you, Heather, and good to have you in the house and quick on the draw. It's been a while. I hope that you are well. Yes, Heather, I'm doing well. I have grown in the fish room. I now have 15 tanks and those 3 ponds on the front porch. I am going to rehome 2 of my Comet common and comet goldfish to my pastors, and she said she had room in her ponds. They're getting big. The 125 for 9, 6 and 7 inch goldfish is getting a little overcrowded. Chewy says FAAS controls all of the issues of registered societies. Okay, not just clubs, but societies. That is a different organization. One dream fish of Maple Street Aquatics is the Anka live bearers, one-sided live bearers. I'd have to read about those, Brandon. Peter says he's back from walking Bolo. Welcome back, Peter. Diego says my dream fish at this point is the albino Congo tetra. I need to check out that one too. The albino Congo tetra. And how would you set up that aquarium, Diego? Would it be planted, or would it have artificial plants or rocks, or what? QSA Fall Rising says my dream freshwater fish would be silver dollar tetras, and saltwater fish would be an emperor angelfish, queen angels, and my dream freshwater fish shabumpkin goldfish. That's awesome, Melvin. That is really awesome. 15 tanks, that's excellent, Heather said. Yes, most of them are going to be full of guppies, but my 55 is not bare anymore, Heather. I have a school of Bosemani rainbows in there, and I have 6 roseline sharks, and my one angelfish that my grand angel that survived out of all of the fry of my grand my F2 angels. And I've sold all of my angels, and the mama angel died, so I don't have any angels except that one right now. Hi, Deborah Sanders. Good to have you in the chat tonight. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about dreamfish and how we would set up their aquarium. And everybody knows my 55 downstairs. This one behind me right here is a 20 long that has my Dumbo ear guppies in there, and you know, they're still struggling, but I've done another water change today. The nitrates are still high, so I really don't. I just have to keep doing water changes to keep the ammonia and the nitrite level down so that I don't have any more deaths. So I'm keeping my eye on it until it cycles. I've added cycled media. I might have to go get some more. Just now got the notification, Deborah. Oh, okay, 30 minutes late. Gee, better late than never. Starlight Betta says, I can't pick just one to be my dream fish. LOL. I know it. That's why we're talking about it tonight, taking up all this internet airspace just to talk about our dream fish. So start naming some away, Starlight Bettas. Another dream fish that I would like to have is... I really saw those marbled angelfish that Caleb has, and I think I would like to have a breeding pair of them, because his koi actually parent raised probably about 12 of them. Maybe I'll get the koi, get a couple of the babies, and try them out. Peter says, gang, we have 22 people here, but only 16 likes. Come on, please hit that like button. Thank you, Peter. Chewy says all clubs and societies have to be registered under the terms that are involved in states, as well as the FAAS. It is the same as the Canadian Association of Aquarium Clubs. Thank you, Chewy. Appreciate that information. Diego says, gotta have plants in all tropical fish tanks and all as natural looking as possible. I like the natural look. All right, Diego, I do too, and you know mine are just a lot of times just not arranged. I start out by putting planted plants in the substrate in a certain way, and it never fails. Sometimes they get uprooted. The corridors will root around them and uproot them and move them around. And anyway, that makes it fun to me. Chewy says, so would the aspect of the so-called dreamfish be a particular show fish that you would enter in a fish show run by an authorized society? Actually, no. My energy level's not there for showing fish. If I was younger, had freer schedule, I would probably be very active in a local society or club and show fish. Me, right now, I do good to sell them from my house and keep them healthy. So, to each their own. Thank you, Heather, for sharing my website. I appreciate that. Jess Shrimp Granny says, guys, I'm getting a free 65-gallon setup tomorrow night. Yay! I found it on FreeCycle. FreeCycle, never heard of that. So keep tossing ideas out. I need them. Never had a tank this big. And eventually I'm going to get some plecos and some either bushy nose or bristle nose plecos, and I want to breed them. Thank you, Jason. Rounded Rob's in the house. Hey, Rounded Rob, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to the chat. Purple Spot Gudgeons. Ooh, Dr. Black. Purple Spot Gudgeons. That is so cool. Isn't that right at Fish Tropics? Deborah says, I think my dreams are bigger than my wallet. Yep, most of the time they are. And bigger than what you have a setup for. Shelby Ray Lane, hey darling, late but I made it. Hiya Susan and Fish Peeps. Hey Shelby, good to have you. Emmanuel says, always wanted Oscars but can't keep many in a 125, which will be my next tank size and probably biggest tank I could own. Okay, I don't know much about Oscars except they are very aggressive. And I think if you get them little, I don't know if they change, their personalities change as they get older or not. Rounded Rob says, Susan's full of energy tonight. Actually, I am very hot. I have a box fan blowing on me, and it hasn't cooled this room off yet. Upstairs, too, so it's always 5 and 10 degrees hotter than downstairs. Downstairs in the fish room is on a concrete slab. So it's more like a basement, even though it's the main entrance of my home. Deborah says that her cories are always rearranging, but I love the little beast. Yes, I do too. I really want to split up, and I need to go outsource a couple more. Anybody's got some peppered cory cats that want to outsource some males, let me know. Do I want males or do I want females? Anyway, I might need to purchase another breeding trio. I don't know what RR is. Oh, Rounded Rob. Skipper says, is there a way to see what fish you have for sale? Actually, not tonight, Skipper. I'm not in my actual fish room. What you see behind me is a photo. This aquarium right here, though, is a 20-gallon long that has some Dumbo ear mosaic guppies in it that I just got in that have lost the Dumbo ear trait in their ventral fins. So I'm trying to get them strong to breed, and I'm going to have to outsource a couple males because not sure if the females are going to make it. I've lost a lot of fish due to high nitrites and caught it late. And so I'm rescuing it with water changes, liquid beneficial bacteria, just trying to keep the ammonia and nitrates low. So I'm doing a lot of daily water changes in it, helping it to cycle. Sorry, Skipper. I'll do a another fish room tour soon. I've been tossing my cameras around at church and at the house, so I'm limited with a laptop video camera, and up here I have a webcam. I could remove it from the back of the monitor, so we maybe get a close-up of the guppies behind me in a few minutes. Okay? Jay's Better Room. Hello, Jay's Better Room. How are you doing? Hello, first time here. Welcome, Jay's Better Room. Welcome to the stream. I'm hoping you're having a great Tuesday. My other dream fish, QSA says, is a black widow frontrosa geophagus and a Bolivian ram blue reef chromis. Wow. I think you've been on the web tonight. Mob Guppy says, arowana are my favorite. Awesome, Peter. I guess what is the minimal? I think John at KG Tropical says a minimal aquarium for one arowana would be an 8-foot aquarium, which would be what? Anybody know? 8-foot aquarium. Let's see. That would be a 300-gallon. I think at least a 300-gallon aquarium. Let's see. I'm sorry, I am in the process of looking at the gee golly. I'm trying to get onto the members forum on the website to show it to you so that you now can register as a member on slcaquatics.org and see member perks like the newsletter that comes out before everybody else gets an email, any blogs that's posted. Can be a big headache, Chewy says. Yep. Arowanas can be a big headache. Let me see. See if I can get logged on to the forum. Yes. All right, guys. Switching over to SLC Aquatics forum. Right here, you see in the left-hand side, right, well, my mouse is not showing. So, let me see if I can, yep, it says to capture my cursor. So do you see my cursor? I don't. But anyway, in the left-hand menu, you see highlighted in blue the forum members only. There is the word register underneath, okay? You see it blinking at you. Register here, your name and your email, and you have now become a member, a free member of slcaquatics.org, okay? And you can start posting subjects for us to talk about. How about that? Back over to the chat. 240-gallon tank minimum, even that is small. Yes, Chewy. Thank you. 350-gallon, Dr. Black said. Yes, thank you. Shelby, Otter Creek Aquatics is in the house. Hello, Kendall. How you doing? Thank you, Heather, for sharing the website again. Dan Slee is in the house. Hello, Dan. Good to see you, sweetheart. Dr. Black says, Kendall, the man, the myth, the legend. Good to see you, Kendall. Caleb Aquatics is in the house. Hello, Caleb. How you doing? Yeah, I'm not doing StreamYards tonight. I'm just doing my own show tonight. Congratulations again, Caleb, on your over 100 subscriptions. And do not get discouraged when you lose a bunch of them, because a lot of times you'll bounce back. All right, just keep the energy going and keep the motion going forward, and hang in there. Then don't look at the numbers. Don't study the numbers. They will drive you crazy. Let's see what else is going on. We're talking about our dream fish tonight, Caleb. So go ahead and chime in with some of your dream fish that you might want to acquire one day. Not to sell, but basically to have for yourself in the hobby. We got Chris at Multi-Tank Addictions. How you doing, sweetheart? There's my fish son right there. Everybody's saying hi. Okay, we're talking about our dream fish and how we would set up that aquarium. And I've already acquired some of my dream fish, and that's the Bosemani rainbow fish. And I'm repeating myself. And they are right now set up in a planted aquarium, 55-gallon, with 6 roseline sharks and an angelfish and 3 corridoras, peppered corridoras. And right now everybody's doing well. I'm actually, when I counted, that video I did about cleaning out the filter from time to time when you increase the stock that you add to your aquarium, I said 5 roseline sharks, but there are 6 roseline sharks in there, and there was 13 Bosemani rainbows. I rehomed 3 of them, and Diego says he wants some Bosemanis. So I think somebody said Bob said he would not sell less than 6. So if I sell 6, that brings my stock down to 4. So that's not going to work. Sorry, Diego. We'll work something out, man. Chewy says, yes, apparently Scott's arowana tried to jump out. Got to watch lids and all of that. A lot of them are built into cabinets to prevent that. That's true. Rounded Rob says, check you later tonight. All right, Rob, thank you so much. Have a great evening and God bless. Chris says, just woke up from a nap, starting my stream in 13 minutes. Yes, when y'all leave my stream, go over to Multi-Tank Addictions and we'll continue the live stream party over there. Caleb says, I would like a silver arowana in a 300-gallon. Smart young man. There you go. And just as Chewy said, you got to keep that lid tight. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to have a wooden or a steel lid on it. Dan Slee says, a huge school of healthy pygmy cories, tall order. LOL. That's sweet though. That really is. Everybody likes the big monster fish but to be simple like that, and just to watch those little pygmy cories all over the aquarium, I like things like that. Chewy says, my dream monster fish is very interesting. Not even Jeremy Wade would want to get into the water with it. Probably one of those big monster fish that I can't pronounce. The healthy is the hard part. Yep, keeping everybody healthy and happy. Emmanuel said, a planted 10 gallons looks so nice. Going to have to try one. Yes, Emmanuel. And the easiest way to get started is to get you a little bit of Eco Complete and put that as the substrate, and then get you some nice healthy plants from some of our fish fam community here. We've got several that sells plants. We got Aquarium Co-op. We have H2O plants. We have Pet Sonics that sells plants. I'm going to leave somebody out. Who else sells plants? Green Oasis Farms sells plants. Come on, everybody, sound off. We got several in the community that sells plants. I have some water wisteria. I have some Amazon swords. I have some cryptocorns that I can sell that are starting to shoot off. And I saw a new shoot on my valves. I have had these valves, Valencias, probably going on 2 years now. And they've actually finally started rooting from, they've grown a root from the back wall all the way to the front. And it's so cute. I have a probably 18-inch stem growing up. Shelby says, why are they so delicate, compromised, Dan? The little pygmy cories? Probably where they come from, Dan? I'm not sure. Jay's bedroom says, I'm doing water changes and cleaning Betta's room early to relax tonight. I'll pop in chat from time to time. Thanks, Jay Bettas, and always feel welcome. I stream every Tuesday night, and on occasion, like last night, I went live with Caleb. That was an unusual stream, but I went live. But I sometimes will go live on Thursdays and Friday nights. So just look for, come back to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell, and you will get notifications when I schedule a live stream, and when I go live, and when I upload content. Need link posted. Guys, I will be back in a minute. Please enjoy this commercial. Hi, Susan for SLC Aquatics coming to you at this commercial break. I wanted to let you know to check out my webpage at slcaquatics.org. There is a resource page and an event page, which I do need to update. Also, if you want any of my merch, you know, I have a Zazzle store, links in the description below. I have a Teespring store, links in the description below. I also will be adding merchandise to my website, such as fish, plants, snails, crustaceans, and products from time to time. I will let you know when those run, and if you visit my website and sign up for my email or my newsletter, I'm going to be building my newsletter this year, and I want to include you in the articles. So this is going to be a community website, even though it's slcaquatics.org. Also, I would like to invite you, if you're not already a patron, to become a Patreon of SLC Aquatics and support me once a month with $1 a month. And there are incentives there. There's lots of material that I post that never hits the public eye on YouTube or Facebook. Sometimes you get a... And I'm going to cut it right there. Thanks for sitting with me. Don't worry about the Patreon account right now. I'm not using it. I will probably restart it again in the first of 2020. But for right now, if you want to help support, you can look in the description, and you can support me at PayPal, or you can support me at Streamlabs, and all of that will go through PayPal or a credit card. And your time here with me, I just want you to have a nice relaxing time. Okay, I see my name all over chat. What's going on? Let's see. Aquatic Vanessa is in the house. Hello, sweetheart. Good to have you with us tonight. Chewy says the fish is less than a foot long. Piranhas. Like down the wormhole D has piranhas. So this is a guessing game. Susan got to go eat dinner. New friend to Heather Nielsen. Thank you. See you, Roundy Rob. Enjoy your meal, man. Thanks for coming out and supporting. So there's a need for healthy homebred. Good to know. Nano fish are my thing, Shelby says. Might have to add these little cories to my keep breed list. Yeah, I'll be interested in them too, Shelby. I'm gonna check them out. Alien World Aquatics. Hey, how we doing? Good to have you in the house tonight. Sorry I missed you. Oh yes, LRB Lucas Bretts sells plants as well. Thank you, Chris. And Peter. Flip Aquatics, LR Bretts, H2O Plants, and Dustin's. Yes. Green Oasis Farms, Aquarium Co-op, Pet Sonics. We've named a bunch of them. So, Manuel, that's where you can get started with some plants. And any of us hobbyists who have excess plants, when we trim our plants, Joel at Corvus Oskin, he sells plants too, doesn't he? Deborah Sanders says, I just ordered plants from Aquarium Co-op. Yes. Well, got to talk to you later. See you, Skipper. Thanks for coming by. What kind of crypts do I have? I do not know. Those great big ones in my 29. They're kind of bronzy looking, and then they turn a dark green and have kind of like a burgundy back to them. And right now, in my 29 Diego, they have grown probably, I want to say they're about 8 to 10 inches tall. I think Rachel O'Leary sells plants. Okay. Deborah says, I prefer the nano fish to Shelby. All right. We got some nano folks in here too. Dan Slee says they are awesome. They don't stay at the bottom. They like to swim mid-column and dart up to the top too. So they probably don't need a very deep aquarium, right, Dan? They probably need, like behind me, this 20 long. That is some eco-complete substrate though, Dan. Do you think their barbells will be okay with that? Vanoski says 20 gallons long with hardscape and full of just Java fern. Also 3 pairs of different strains of apistos. Ooh, Vanoski, you got something going on there. Now you're making me want some apistos. They breed really well, and they're dwarf cichlids, aren't they? Apistogrammas. Brandon says, hi, Dan. Let's see. I got to catch up. Hope y'all liked my little commercial. Oh, thank you, Caleb. Good commercial, he says. See, when you scroll, awesome commercial, QSA says. Thank you, guys. Dan says, nice. I don't know where that went. Deborah says she's registered at the website. Thank you, darling. Welcome to the family. Dan says, nice. Appreciate it. I played with it a long time ago. It probably needs to be updated. Chewy says no to Susan. It is a type of family that has parasitic catfish that have several species. The fish I like is related to the kangaroo. Wonder if I can find that. Oh. Y'all want to see what a kangaroo catfish looks like? Is that it, Chewy? And they're parasitic, huh? And you want a school of those things? You can have them. Yuck. But I understand studying life like that and studying different types of fish, and I never thought of a catfish being a parasitic type fish, but the algae eater can be a parasitic type fish. After it quits eating algae, then it wants to eat the slime coat off of your fish. So it's same principle, right, Chewy? A vicious flesh-eating catfish, Chewy, Shelby says. See, Shelby knew it. I checked out those swordtails. Wow. Daniel keeping fish. Hello. I'm getting ready to close so that we can go over to multi-tank addictions. I'm checking this chat out though, so make sure I don't miss anything. Emmanuel says, thanks, I appreciate all of your suggestions. Going to start thinking about which small fish I want to have. All right, Emmanuel. And you know we look forward to watching your video when you get ready to do some setting up and then letting that tank cycle and get those plants going and get them established and then adding your fish. So we look forward to those videos. Caleb says, gotta eat supper. Have a great rest of the stream. All right, Caleb, thank you for coming by. Probably when Deadeye Bronze. Chewy says, I thought you would like those. Some are available in Europe, Daniel. Shelby says, bye, Caleb. We will be on Chris's stream, and if you get a chance, join us there. Chewy says, yes, there are several different strains of pistogrammas, and some of those species have ornamental strains. Dan says, I've kept a few, and I have a deeper tank, 18 to 24 inches, and they don't mind. As far as barbels, they don't sift as much as most quarries, but can always add some sand on top of Eco-Complete. Thanks, Dan. They're amazing, Chewy. I thought of the channel you meant at first, but when I watched a few videos, I got what you meant about popping my eyes back in. Jess says, when did you send out the newsletter, Susan? I can't find it. Can we sign up for your website? You can sign I sent it out August the 31st. And if you signed up after that, I was sending out individual. So you either register at the, sign up your email at that pop-up on my website, or you can go to the bottom of the blog page and there's different ways. You can go to the bottom of the blog page and sign up for the newsletter. I'll get a notification that you signed up, and then I can send you out an individual email. Or you can register as a member on the website and go into the member section, because after you register, you'll see in the left-hand menu members, and then you can click on members and it will take you to the 2019 newsletter, and you can see the newsletter there, or I can send you out a personal email. Hello, Joseph. How are you doing? Good to see you. So there's 3 ways to actually get the newsletter. And I'm sorry you didn't get one. At one point, I was deleting a couple emails and transferring them over from one audience to another, and I may have lost your email. I'm sorry. Daniel says, I've been checking out your photos on Instagram, Dan. Yes, Dan has some beautiful, beautiful photos. You will see some of them in the next newsletter. There's going to be a lot of art in the next newsletter and several articles. Don't know when I'm going to release it yet. I'm trying my hardest. What core are you talking about? I missed it, Deborah Sanders says. They were talking about the pygmy. The pygmy. Was it an albino? I'm scrolling up. Healthy pygmy cories. Just pygmy cories, Deborah. The one that I like can eat through human flesh with no problem. Chewy, you're crazy. Yuck. I left to check on my draining grow out tank and came back to weird parasite things. Yeah, that's one of Chewy's dream fish. Flesh eating catfish. Joseph says he's super beat today and I'm tired of the blackouts. Oh, sorry. I hope it improves soon. Jay's Betta's room. Is it possible to crossbreed a flower horn with another cichlid? I think I'll dedicate a room for that project. I don't know. If anybody knows, y'all chime in on the chat. Don't worry, Daniel, keeping fish. When it comes to live bearers, I've kept up since the start of the ALA. I was a member back when the club started. The Art of Fish Keeping, Pam says, Chris is started. Good show, Susan. Thanks, Pam. I know you got your hands full. Anybody else wants to go on over to Chris Multi-Tank Addictions? Somebody post his. Let me see if I can get it. Let me see if I can catch up. See if I can get his link. Let's see if I can get his link. There we go. Copied it, pasted it. There we go. Y'all can hit on over there. I appreciate y'all being with me tonight, sharing your dream fish. Thanks for the stream. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Love you guys. I will see you soon, and look for some new content to be uploaded this week. Love you. God bless, and I will see you later.